Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am Chase Corrington, and this is the Chase Corrington YouTube channel, where we seek to find, achieve, and maintain happiness through enlightenment. And that's a saying I say quickly, but it has real deep meaning to me. And so I'm going to go through that right now and explain what it means to seek to achieve and maintain happiness through enlightenment. And I got to start off by saying each of us in this world needs to be seeking to achieve and maintain happiness through enlightenment. Each of us needs to seek. We need to search out for. We need to look for. We need to look in the hidden places and try to find, do the research, read books, watch videos, do things that will help us understand more and will help us get further towards understanding what enlightenment really is and why we should want to become enlightened. But we need to seek to achieve, because enlightenment is something that you can only get through discipline, through work, through practice, through continual effort. And that is something that leads to achievement. If you put in work, if you put in the practice, if you put in the continual effort, you can achieve if you believe, ladies and gentlemen. So we need to seek, we need to search out, we need to try to find, we need to seek to achieve, we need to get to a level where we can maintain, where we can continually have. It's discipline is a key word. When I think of discipline, I think of the disciples, because these guys weren't spiritual or religious because they were following some guru around. These guys were the way they were. These guys were disciples because it was a discipline. Their lifestyle was a discipline. So when we're seeking to achieve and maintain maintenance, sometimes you have to work on it. You have to keep it fixed. You have to keep it working. We have to maintain happiness, because everybody can get happy real quick. You hear a joke, you smile, you laugh, and then, you go on about your day. And that to me isn't happiness. To me, that's short-lived. I guess you could call it happiness. That's short-lived, though. It's not long-term. When I talk about happiness, when I say seek to achieve and maintain happiness through enlightenment, I'm talking about long-term. I'm talking about a discipline. It is an everyday thing. You have to discipline yourself. Each of us, in each moment of every day of our lives, we need to understand where our intentions are, where our focus is, where our emotions are. And we need to understand that we can control our intentions, our emotions, our focuses, our thought patterns. We need to seek to achieve and maintain happiness, long-term happiness. What is long-term happiness? That's contentment. When you feel good about something, contentment. What does contentment mean to you, ladies and gentlemen? Leave that in the comments section. Because these things are probably something that's different to everybody, different to each and every person. And it's so important for us to reach a level of happiness that is beyond a momentary feeling. Reach a level of happiness where no matter what happens, you're feeling good. No matter what happens, you can make it through. No matter what happens, you can control your thoughts, your intentions, and your energy, and your emotions. So we need to seek to achieve and maintain happiness through enlightenment. What do I mean by through? Well, enlightenment will be the conduit for all of this to happen. Enlightenment is something not easily attained. Probably takes, in my estimate, 500 years. And none of us is going to live to be 500 years, and if we do, we will become wise. I would say that if we were able to live over a century, like we're all limited to just about nowadays, maybe even less than that, but if we're able to live over 100 years and our bodies didn't decompose the way they do, after about 120 years, I feel like we'd start saying, man, I've had enough of all this nonsense, menial, trivial nonsense, the mundane, the day-to-day things that just happen and aren't really overall important in the end. And I'm not saying that small things don't build up to be big things. That is something that happens. Small things build up and become big things. But, ladies and gentlemen, enlightenment is the conduit that we can go through to achieve total contentment, to achieve total resolve and true happiness. And I think it is something each and every one of us needs to be seeking actively. We need to seek to maintain, we need to seek to achieve and maintain happiness through enlightenment. What is enlightenment? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a subject that's easily long enough to talk about for another video. But enlightenment to me is reaching a state of mind, reaching a state of consciousness, reaching a state of energy where you are above all this. It's a level of understanding and knowing and knowledge. It's not beliefs. Beliefs are without knowledge. Belief is something that you have to do because you don't have the full knowledge. So, ladies and gentlemen, we need to start doing our research in the right areas so that we can understand what enlightenment truly is. And so that one day we can be enlightened enough to achieve and maintain happiness through it. This is the Chase Corrington YouTube channel. If you like the ideas I present, if you like the content I throw out there, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like these videos, then give it a thumbs down and let me know. Let me know what I could do to improve. Let me know your opinions on these subjects, because I feel like these things are important, and if I don't share, then nobody's going to hear, and I won't be able to look back for myself and say, man, that was interesting. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. We'll be back in the future.